or she needs to go out.
Okay.
Or she just wants to make this happen. I don't know sometimes.
Okay.
Dachshunds. As they get older, they get way more vocal and way more cuddly.
Is it Dotson?
Dachshund.
I thought you said a boxer.
Guess what? Scout, my roommate's dog.
What?
A Dotson. Zach lets Scout out in the morning, and we usually just like open up the door and stand in the doorway and watch her. And there's a Dotson. We have like woods.
Okay.
Huh?
A dachshund?
Dotson? The
Like,
tiny.
like the tiny wiener dog.
Yeah.
Dachshund.
Dachshund.
It's not
It's
D-O-D-S-O-N.
More you know.
Doc. D-A-C. Doc.
Dachshund. Well, there's one of those in the, around the woods, like sniffing behind our house, which is like 50, 75 yards away. And Scout saw it and took off.
Oh, no.
And Zach said he heard a yelp from the dog.
Oh.
And Scout
Killed it?
didn't kill it, but
Okay.
Went after it.
made it yelp.
Ah. Okay. Ah.
That's sad.
Civil
I'm
suit.
sad.
It's kind of funny.
Anyways, dude.
It's just,
Wow.
wow, that's terrible. Oh, I can't believe it was kind of funny actually being there. You know,
Not seeing it, it was kind of funny.
See how Zach was reacting, or?
Oh, Scout got in trouble.
I thought so. Alright. So that rolled as a counter before.
what is it like?
You wanna grab that box? You can put the box top on the ground, you can use that as a box.
I'll use this.
That's true. Okay.
The tape.
Okay. Alright, I've been recording it for like the last like 10 minutes too. I just wanted to see. Yeah.
How else was
it?
this recording?
Hello. So where we left off last, we went into the undercity of Torgas. You guys went in and decided to. You looked at a map. You found out we have the city shaped like a triangle. Some sort of shape like a padlock is thrown at the northern portion. The eastern portion has a star. And the western portion has a scroll. There were 3 marks on the map that you found with a purple, red, and yellow mark. You then traveled to the purple mark where you were able to make a deal with the kobolds that were living there to help go into war against the other tribes. They were not very intelligent, they were just very war encouraged and decided to attack anything else they saw on sight. You guys then took the kobolds to the red tribe in the north, and you slaughtered all of them except for 2 who got away. After that, you looted their corpses, only losing 1 of your new kobold friends, and 4 of them remained. In the meantime, your friend Leonardo decided to just run off somewhere in the darkness, being lost. Even though he can't see in the darkness, he decided to go. He's by himself, lost and scared, but he's fine. So now you guys are with your little purple friends again, and you're in this large, massive city. And you have one of the 3 directions you can go to, or even to the Orange X if you want to right now. You're standing together, you've healed up a bit. Where would you all like to go? I'll say it's about 2 o'clock right now in game. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay.
That's what time it is.
And we
That's
have
how
to be
I'm-
on the ship by
before
dawn?
tomorrow morning.
Okay.
So like what?
Actually, no, it's later. No, it's about 2 because you took the 4-hour rest. So it's 2 after the 4-hour rest that you took.
Like 8 a.m., 10 a.m.?
Sunrise, so like 6, 7.
Okay. I vote we go to the Orange X. What do y'all vote?
I like that idea.
Let's do it.
Okay. You grab the remaining members of your party. The little kobold guys all start chanting war again. Just coming together, holding up their weapons, which are just the scrolls that they've been reading from the cast spells.
Are we chanting war or we're not?
They're all chanting war. You're all chanting war together, I guess. You're screaming it out there, and as you're just chanting it, you're walking along the paths of the roads, and all these buildings are still just empty. Luckily, everyone here now has dark vision, so we don't gotta worry about light or not, so you can keep it off. And you guys slowly approach where the Orange X is located.
I tell him to go shh, shh.
You say it very quietly. As you guys get closer to the Orange X, You can see there's a campfire, and sitting by himself is one of these yellow kobolds. It's all alone next to a little fire. It looks where the camp should be for all the yellow kobolds is, and he's just sitting there, stoking the fires. What would you guys like to do? You have your whole entourage of purple guys, and the purple guys kind of are hesitant
I
to
push
just
the purple
charge
guy.
him. You push the purple guy.
Yeah.
You take the purple guy. You
should we
shove him
surround him?
forward.
Yeah.
He doesn't know what's happening. You go forward. And let me look at who else for this.
Glad it wasn't me.
You hear as a tripwire goes off that you pushed him into.
I killed him.
Let me look at the rules. One of your little friend guys. And you just instantly see from the ground these little pipes fume up this green fog that coats over him. He just starts screaming, and you just see his flesh is burning off of him, and he falls over and he's dead. And you killed him. You now know it's trapped around here.
And then I said,
Yep.
four.
The other two are like, four. You should have three little kobold. Yeah, you got three little kobold friends. It's the spiders are.
Well, my instincts are telling us, guys, that we should probably not do that.
I don't have anything about traps, so I guess I could perception check them.
You can try perception checking them. Yeah,
Can we all
Okay.
try?
everyone can try perception check.
Let me see if I have anything.
I got an 11.
You
You
can't
don't know.
spot literally anything. It's dark and dim light, and it's pretty difficult to see around.
Did these count as magic traps?
No, these are kobolds are very good at making traps. Would you get 18?
Yeah.
You can see forward along this main road and all the other routes, probably to where this little one kobold is sitting at the campfire. It's trap ridden. There's a whole bunch of traps all over the place. You can see ahead of you there's what looks to be another tripwire just beyond the one that you were at, and it looks like there's some darts and stuff set to poison and hit anyone who's there. After that, it looks like there's some sort of trap. You're not sure how it's activated, but there seems to be this bucket of something, and you don't know what's in the bucket. But those are the things that you see in front of you.
Oh. Can I try to roll and get a nat 20?
Try for an nat 20 for something. Go for it. But whatever you roll, you attempt it anyways.
Got a 14, so plus
You
7,
fail.
21.
You
Okay.
fail. Wait, is this a perception check?
Yeah.
Oh no, you see this too. Never mind. You asked to see if I get a nat 20.
Huh?
Did you say can I roll to see if I get a nat 20?
Yeah, I mean, as in, like, if I get a nat 20, can I just run around and not get hit?
No, this is perception. This isn't dodging through them.
Let's see. I do have a really good spell I could cast.
Okay.
Do y'all want to start battle? Because this will start it.
I mean, I'm already.
I'm gonna have
Hold on.
This
Sunbar
kobold-
is gonna be within like a round's action to get in.
Okay, you can see off on top of one of the buildings, you see just these glowing two red eyes. No, one's red and one's blue on top of one of the buildings. You just see that up there.
How far away?
It's maybe like 40, 50 feet away. It's pretty close by, but it's on one of the nearby buildings. You just see these two eyes glowing.
Can't throw my knife at it. Too far away.
I'm Batman. That's what Sunbar's saying up there.
Where?
Is Sunfire coming back?
So that's who's on the building.
He's closer
Oh,
than
I'm so glad I didn't.
That's what I was about to say.
So glad I didn't throw my knife at it.
Where are most of the kobolds at? Like, not ours, but
You
the enemy.
only see one orange kobold by himself. You don't see where the rest of the clan is.
Is that poison cloud still there?
It's fading slowly, but it's fading. It's fizzling out.
Is there a large rock nearby that we could just roll?
There's a small rock you can find. Yeah, you grab that. You can just like
roll
essentially roll it into the
roll it
trap.
over the trap or something. Yeah.
You try rolling it onto the trip wire.
Mhm.
You roll it at it. It hits the tripwire, and then you see this large number of darts just fly off to the side. It goes, and it makes a bit of sound. And the orange kobold looks up, and you see him. He goes, more. And then he gets up, and then he just starts running north.
Question: are these traps like a one-time use trap? Like you have to reset them after?
A lot of them looks like they have to be reset. And he's bolting it. He's running north.
All right,
Obviously,
cast a spell.
north is
Me?
the safer place. Probably. We could. I don't know.
Do y'all want to go north and get away while I set a distraction?
He's not running towards you guys. He's running away, and it's just this one kobold that you see.
No, I meant like y'all go to the other side of the camp and I'll be a distraction. That way they think like essentially.
Let me
what we're chasing.
reword this. You see the camp.
Yeah.
There's only one kobold there.
Okay.
He got up and saw you guys. He's running away now.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
I still want to shoot my fireball at him.
Go.
Well, at the camp.
What fireball?
I have a spell called
A
I'm
fireplace
backing
spell?
Flaming Sphere.
Oh.
I'm
I remember
backing
this
up.
spell.
I'm
I need to Google the stats on this, but this is an interesting spell actually. Alright.
Destroy everything.
It's an interesting spell.
It moves 100 feet plus 10 feet per level.
Let me look up how this works. This is an interesting one. Flaming Sphere
This is what's happening right
this is
now.
your second level spell. Okay.
Hold the hands, you go.
How many spells you got left in it? This is like only like some of you casted.
I've only cast Orsons.
Oh, well, yeah, you're right. A burning globe of fire. Strike moves 30 feet per round. As part of this movement, it can ascend or jump.
Put it in reverse, Terry. Put it in reverse.
Deals 3d6 fire damage to the creature.
That's what's gonna happen right
Double
now.
successful reflex save negates
Put it in
that
reverse, Terry.
damage. Okay. A flaming sphere rolls cold barriers.
You better get your dragon out of there.
Oh, he's like standing on top of a building about 100 feet away.
Oh, okay.
Going. That's what he's doing up there.
Is that what he's saying?
So
He's like.
The sphere moves as long as you can.
I'm gonna be
Right, he's
there.
just constantly doing that. He's not gonna say back down until he jumps down.
I like it.
I'm gonna-
Okay, so what I'm gonna say is that this kobold is running for his life at the same speed as his ball of fire is literally chasing him, and he's running, and it burns through any tripwires and stuff along the way, and you just see all of these hundreds of little traps on the road are just getting activated. It lasts for about a little less than 24 seconds. So you cast it, and it travels for 120 feet. That's as far as it'll go. So it goes for about 120 feet. It activates a couple of the traps in the area, but this orange kobold keeps running. It doesn't hit him because it's traveling about the same speed as he can move.
Can I cast it again, but towards the camp to clear out a pathway for us to walk?
The pathway to the camp was clear because you cast a spell. That's what it did.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Well,
Y'all want to go in now?
safe, yeah.
Yeah, you can
We'll follow after it, maybe. I guess. I'm gonna. You know what? I want to be a little stealthy, and I want to try to hide in the shadows as we're following after this kobold.
So you're going in the camp, and you're going where you're following the kobold.
Yeah, but I'm
So you're going
wanting to be
different
stealthy about it. Yeah.
Okay, roll as he's running at breakpoint speed. So roll with disadvantage a stealth check because you're having to run while you're stealthing.
Oop, 9.
9. Let's see, perception for him. I'll just roll regularly.
He's running super fast.
4 plus he rolled a 4.
Wow.
This guy is it's this one over here.
4. Potential. Potential.
I feel like this is a fake town and a
It's
setup.
15.
Not
had his
potential.
11.
Perception of 11.
Yeah.
If only I could use the 17 plus 2.
Wow.
He got an 11. So yeah, he sees you. He's running, and he's not gonna stop running. He's running northwards, and he keeps going. You want to keep following him? You're separating yourself from the group.
No.
Okay. So you go into the camp, and there's little tents, little huts. There seems to be a little banner made for the yellow guys. It's not super impressive, but it's what they got because the little kobolds are not great at things. There's a little things to decorate it with some feathers and things. It looks like they found some old pots and jewelry.
Pots from the other kobolds?
No, this is from the people who used to live in the city. These are old, like, little things leftovers in the houses. If you look closely at the campfire at the center of the camp, the things that are burning with like little wooden bedposts and things that were inside the houses. That's where they get wood from.
I would like to tell the group, I think he's gonna come back with some people to fight. I think we should hide.
Yeah. Y'all want to hide like on top of the building?
How tall is the building? Just like one story?
So the buildings are made a little bit taller than one story to accommodate for taller based people who used to live here. They're made
But if
of-
I jump down from these buildings, am I gonna hurt myself?
You'll take a d6 of damage.
I don't like that idea.
Because it is the building. Every 10 feet you fall, you take a d6.
But I would like to hide somewhere.
Okay, you can hide behind, I guess, one of their little tents that they've built if you want to, or you can hide in the camp or somewhere else.
Are they gonna see me if I hide behind a tent?
It's a tent. It's a small tent, but you can hide
Like
behind
in
it.
the tent or behind?
You can go in or behind it. It's up to you which side you want to be.
I'm gonna hide behind the tent but crouch.
Okay. So Rosario, when you come back to this, they're hiding. Do you want to join hiding?
Yeah, we'll do it.
Okay, you get in hiding.
I want to hide on top of the building and be a lookout.
Actually, wait.
If you're okay with that.
Yeah.
I have Featherfall.
As a spell?
Oh.
Yeah, spell-like ability, sylphs can use Featherfall 1 a day.
So you
then
should
you're
get on
fine.
top.
You'll
I
be
like to
full.
be on top of the building.
Okay, you can go up on top
I'll
of
go
it.
hide with Zach.
I also went to grab a spider out of my jar
One spider? Okay.
and cast spider walk
Okay.
on myself.
Spider walk?
You cast spider walk, and you literally just kind of.
And I just
So my
literally
laptop
just
is an
start walking.
example. He just walks to the wall, and then he puts a foot on it, and he keeps going up. Like
Yep.
It's nothing, and then he just goes on the other side. That's
I
what
am
it
now
does.
up there.
Is this Star Wars?
No, this is Pillars of Eternity.
It sounds like Star Wars.
It does sound like Star Wars, though. No. Skyrim.
I sound like Star Wars.
No.
It's Pillars of Eternity. I've been playing Skyrim music and Witcher and Eternity music. I've played a lot.
No, it's not
This
RuneScape.
RuneScape. Play RuneScape.
Do you want me to play RuneScape music?
Yeah.
Old 2005
Here's
RuneScape intro.
Here's Melzar's minis.
There we go. That works.
Monsters.
Did all y'all used to play RuneScape?
Oh heck yeah.
I never played.
I still got my account. I still play
I
games.
I sometimes play old school RuneScape on my phone.
I only play old school. That's why.
I play EOC. I like the
You mean
God
the,
Boys
you
Dungeon
play, you
2.
play the new version?
No, on the laptop you can like choose old school.
Do you play the old school version or the new one?
I play the old school.
I thought you played on the new one. I remember I saw you at the SOC house, Smithic. The new-
Oh, then I guess it is.
Yeah.
But it's not like the newer graphics either. It's like the old graphics.
I don't know.
Can you hand some pens?
Mm-hmm.
So wait,
You want the one with the weird?
that's fine. So you and I are up on the roof. Where are you? Just
I went up on the roof too.
I'm up on the roof, but I'm sideways.
That lasts for a few seconds. You fall off the
No,
roof.
it lasts for 10 minutes per level.
Does it?
Mm-hmm.
It's a fourth level second. Fourth.
No. Yeah, let me
I
go.
mean, so it's 10 minutes per level.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys hide
It's
and
10
you
minutes
wait.
per level. Mm-hmm.
and you wait, and you fall off the side of the building, and you guys.
Well, before we get to that point, I move. But
Okay. You get off the side of the building.
so we waited
I get off
40
the
minutes.
side.
You're still waiting. It's been an hour now.
I say, all right, fam, they're not coming. It's follow him.
Okay. You guys, so you're gonna go after now? Go northward? Okay.
What do you think?
Yeah.
I'm not going to use feather falling. I'm actually going to walk down the building when in the
Okay.
stairs.
Okay, so you don't use your feather fall. Okay. You go down safely. You get down safely too. And so you guys are gonna head
I was just happy
northward
to use
to
it.
wherever it is that these yellow kobolds went to. I'll let one of you be a tracker and roll survival checks to see if you can know where they went exactly.
I have a +9 for you.
To survival? Let me try. You beat me.
Yeah, you'll die in the woods, even though you lived in the woods for
Yeah. Well, to be
I
granted,
was
too,
6.
I didn't know where to find food or how to
That's
get
our
in some
sun
gardens.
bar. So we're gonna do a
So,
lot.
I got a 23.
Okay, you're the survivalist? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll have to okay, yeah,
I
you find it.
also have track, so I can also add half my level to survival checks.
Goodness. Yeah, for tracking, yeah. I thought you had that too.
Track?
Yeah, I'm not sure if you do.
I'm sure.
It's off the top of my head.
What does Circ mean in the skills? Like, is there
Wait,
any?
what? What's this?
Circ? C-I-R-C?
Oh,
'Cause I have a 2 in it, but I don't know what's from. Oh, I think.
circumstance bonus.
Is that from my.
That's it already added on, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, that's your tracker
Still
already added
23.
on.
I
So
do
it's
have track.
half. Yeah, it's extra 2. All right. So 23. Did you say you do have tracker? Yeah, I thought you both did. So you both are good at tracking.
There's 3 more points to survival though.
I have a. My wisdom went up because I used
Okay.
it at one point.
I gotcha. So you guys.
Yes.
I love this. It's crazy. You guys go northward, and along the way you do find what look like little yellow scales trickled around in places. You actually cross the river going through the city. It's a small bridge, and it's more of like a little kind of creek going through. It's very shallow, but you keep going until you reach almost to the most northern portion of the city, where on the map it shows the lock on it for the padlock. Upon getting there, there is a point where the cave walls come together and they look very flattened, and then there's just this opening right there. And the opening is it goes all the way up to the ceiling. It's like where the triangle should meet at the point. There is no point. It's like a flat, and
Is it skinny?
it's about 30 feet across, so it's pretty big.
I want to cast Flame Sphere into the point.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay. Is this your second cast for today?
It is.
I think that's how many casts do you get a day for your level 2 spells?
2.
All right, that's your second flame sphere. You can look into it. You don't really see anything, but you send the flame sphere into it. And
I'm
you
standing
just
a little
hear-
bit back, just FYI. I'm not standing like in the entrance.
You hear all these traps going off on the inside,
Look at you go.
and then you hear, and they're all just running around in there. As they hear, none of them are getting hit, but they're just running from the traps going off, and they don't expect this. I didn't expect this.
What did you expect? Us to walk in?
Yeah.
I mean, I would have. I went into that.
You just hear them scuttering around inside of there, and now they're in there, but it sounds like the traps have gone off from whatever it was inside of that room.
I think some of them should take damage from the traps.
No,
That
they
seems fair.
weren't in the trap radius. They were in the back. This is a large room you're going into.
Maybe if we got there as soon as he got there too, they'd be setting up the traps.
Maybe.
We could have gotten them, but not that they're coming back to us.
Are y'all ready to go in now?
You can go first.
It looks safe.
Sure.
I want to take the first step.
You do?
Yeah.
Go for it.
I take the first step.
I was gonna say I don't want to go
Take the
first.
first steps in there, and you heard that there were kobolds and stuff in there. You know that they're in here. You don't see them.
I want to activate stealth.
You wanna
Activate stealth.
roll a stealth check?
I want to Is there like a lot of like things I can hide behind in this room or try to?
So I'll let you take a look at what's
Stealth
going on in the
review.
room. The room is ornate in nature and what it looks like. It looks a little bit different than the rest of the city was, in the style that it was built. Almost like it was kind of revered for wherever we are, for whatever reason, in this room. There's a lot of statues in here. Each one look like the statues that you saw on the above ground, but for some reason they're outlined with what looks like gold inlay inside the statues. And on the walls you see some interesting images, and all the way in the back of the room there's two things that you see. You see a man wearing a necklace with a lock on it, and then you see a man that's much taller than the human, who looks like he's almost made of ice, and he's standing right next to him. The two of them look like they're fighting over holding some sort of staff.
Is this like statues or like?
This is like a mural on the back.
Oh, okay.
That's
That's
what you
weird.
see.
Okay.
I want you to roll an intelligence check, because you're the one looking at this, and the other people in the room aren't in here. The other two would be smart enough to realize this.
Oh God.
Nat 20.
Oh, it wasn't that 20.
Oh!
Spencer's like, you gotta be kidding me.
They're holding on to a staff in the room. It's not good. They're holding on to a staff on the mural.
Is it the staff that Holden has?
Yes, but it's different. This staff has the orbs in the mouths of the dragon heads.
All of them?
All of them are filled. And you can see at the top of the mural is some sort of depiction of this 10-headed dragon. 10 heads that look chromatic, 10 of which look metallic. And there's something coming out of the staff that's piercing this creature's heart. Underneath, you can see that the man with the necklace with the padlock on it, he's pointing downwards towards a small door underneath where he stands in the mural. And this is a real door that you guys can walk through. But in the rest of the room, you don't see any kobolds, nothing else in there.
Is there any traps?
Are there any traps?
Is this where we shot the fireball?
This is where you shot the fireball, so the traps have been activated so far.
Deactivated?
They've been set off, so.
Well,
Good job.
so he's pointing at a door, just like a trap door?
It's a real door.
Oh, it's a real door.
Yeah, it's a door in the wall.
Oh, okay.
This is a massive mural. This thing goes way up into the ceiling, but you can make out this whole thing.
And the staff up there is just a painting of a staff.
It's a painting of the staff Holden has.
Okay, gotcha.
I wonder where Holden got that stuff.
It's,
It was in the
it's
dungeon.
in your cart, which is still on the boat
I
right
know,
now.
but I wonder where he got it from.
Well, he was in that dungeon.
You
Right.
were there when you got it.
Yeah, we got it in the dungeon. He touched it and then he like went all ballistic, weird voodoo like thing, and he like his eyes rolled back into his head probably.
Didn't
you
he
know,
have that
quite
staff?
remember.
Well, what's
And then he
thing
came out and he was like, "Yeah, this is a staff."
What's the thing he had in the very beginning of the game, where he shot like a fireball at like?
Staff.
Yeah, that's that.
But it was
staff.
before they went into the dungeon.
That wasn't.
Mm-mm.
He didn't shoot that fireball.
It was like the first day we met.
Someone else who shot a fireball.
Oh yeah. Huh. Yeah.
There's a second staff, if you remember. There's a staff that Jesse traded to Dragonkin because he made contract deals that you guys kind of know about vaguely, because I'll let you listen to it at the very beginning.
Mm.
He gave them a staff, and Holden has a staff.
Uh-huh.
Both of them had 10 heads.
Are they the same staff?
You don't know. You don't know what it is with these staves. You know it has something to do with the orb that you and your sister got. You just know this is all here.
I feel like I have an orb.
What? Oh, you're right.
Now they do.
Okay, I'm sorry.
What
I have
orb?
an orb.
What a orb. Huh?
It goes into a staff.
Do I see any chests to loot in this room?
That was before the game started.
In this room, no.
It was on my
Okay.
session 0.
My character is a 7 on the intelligence. Okay, he's only smart enough to know that he wants to figure out about the tiefling rubies. That's it. And it's probably not even a big. Well, actually, I don't know if there's a big reason to go about those. Glad I kept it though.
Through the door?
Who wants to go first?
I want to knock on the door.
You walk up to the door by. Are you by yourself or are you guys coming with them?
We're coming with.
Yeah.
Or I'm coming.
Everyone roll perception
I
check.
I am too. I'm third in line. Rigor is
And I'm
fourth.
gonna roll 2 here.
I got a 21.
That's
Roll a
one.
what check?
This one is perception
Perception.
check.
Is this a group effort or is it a single?
All
person?
of you have to roll perception checks, and depending on if you see them or not, is something's gonna happen to you.
I got to 21.
I got a nat 1.
I got a 10, but I'm adding stuff to it. I got a 17. So you got a nat 1?
Yeah, I rolled a nat 20 and then I rolled a nat 1.
Evens out.
Yeah. I should have rolled the other guys.
Watch
Used
the
up
check.
all the luck.
The check's gonna be like an 18.
What did you get?
Nat 1.
You don't see nothing. What did you get?
17.
You don't see it. What did you
Well, I
get?
wanted to knock on the
You
door
see it.
anyway. So.
The other two of you make a reflex save.
Oh boy.
You see it right before it comes down, Madeline. You see what looks like a tiny spark coming out of the hands of these little yellow creatures off behind the statues,
no.
and they're flying towards you. You jump out of the way.
I like to take an
What'd you
acrobatics
get?
check for a cool backflip.
11.
11. Let me see what the save is.
I want you to tell me what the save is as well.
I got a 17 to do a backflip out of the way.
You do a backflip.
Perfect.
What'd you get?
A nat 1.
I got a 5.
Okay, you both fail. It's okay. Let me.
Samvar got to make a reflex save, or
Is he near? Is he in there with you guys?
he's probably like
Also, I'm
behind
gonna roll a
little
save
bit.
for the kobolds who walk in with you.
Do you want me to make one for Trigger as well? He's with us.
Okay, the kobolds fail too.
I guess-
Trigger,
I guess,
Trigger will
yeah.
make a save.
Ooh.
Ooh, he fails.
Well, add my. Oh yeah.
He fails. That's a 2. No, he fails.
What was the check?
20.
The check was where was it? Shoot.
It's an 18. I'm gonna choke you out.
Yeah, it's true.
Wait, what was your save?
Actually, I don't want to go look.
17. Oh shoot, I lied. No, you passed.
Like just I need to.
I'm sorry.
Almost died.
It's 15. It's 15 is the save.
Okay.
I'm sorry. 15 was the save.
Okay.
So you passed. What did you get?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, what did Trigger get?
9.
Yeah, you did.
Matt
It was a 15, so he'll take half damage. This is a fireball. 2 fireballs are being launched at you to cover over the whole group. All the little kobold friends here are gonna get hit with it too.
Boy, full damage from fireball.
Yeah.
Wait, if we reflect out of it, what's a perception check? So do we get half damage?
You saw it while it was coming, so you ran out of the way before it even happened.
Yeah. So the
Um,
reflex is for half,
That's 10 damage in total. 5 to Dalton.
and 10 to Trigger.
10 to Trigger. 5 to you. All right.
Glad I healed those 20 points.
Everyone roll initiative.
22.
All right. 22. All right.
I'm gonna text Holden my initiatives.
Okay. He only cares about the nat 20s and nat 1s.
Well,
Alright, you guys are off of here. I'm gonna say how it's set up is going to be as follows. Madeline, you jump back safely. You two got hit.
There's a wall.
And then
There's a wall.
the group of little kobold friends were right over here scattered, and that's when the second fireball hit. It hit them and then hit you guys, but Madeline saved.
That's gonna be somewhere.
Sungar, you
Yeah.
sure you don't want to use the big one?
Oh, okay.
Because it looks a little different.
A little
Okay.
bit. Yeah.
And then we'll take these 3. They're coming from behind you guys. There's 2 here, and then there's gonna be 2 here. And then there's just one special one involved here coming out from the far back. Alright. Everyone roll initiative, I guess?
Yeah.
Alright.
I got a 4.
Okay. Give me 1 second. Let me write this back
Rusty.
down.
Rusty. Do you not know your name?
what do you mean by that
he's a
special
little
one?
dead.
What is the special one? It's bigger?
He's bigger. He looks like he's carrying a bit more in terms of gear. Alright, so initiative rolls. Dalton got a 4.
Yeah.
That was total, right? I'm sorry. Zach, what'd you get?
20 unnatural.
20. Okay.
Finally a decent roll. By the way,
Madeline, what'd you get?
22.
Okay.
Sunvar rolled a 1 on his reflex save, so that's what happened earlier.
These guys, let me remember how much it would be.
So there's 5 of them?
Those 3 still alive, just barely, but they're still going. 9. Okay, yeah, they're still going. One of them is just hurt pretty badly. The rest are still doing okay. Let me roll for the 2 your friends and your enemies. Okay, so that was a 5 and an 11. Alright, so I'll do one at a time so that I don't make.
So are these guys over here were also fighting? Besides Jesse?
I'm sorry, this guy got a nat 20.
I don't think those are fighting. I think it's only 5 enemies, right?
Spencer?
Yeah, it's just those 5.
Okay.
And then let me roll for the next guy. We got a. Okay. These are the kobold. These guys. 3, 5.
Can we arrange how we would like to be set up real quick?
I'm gonna say as long as it's kind of really close to where that is, yes.
Yeah, just like around that circle.
They're kind of in that area, yes. So it's still pretty close.
Where?
Who's that?
That's Saga, not
Saga, Sunvar.
It's
Yeah.
Vaughn?
Mm-hmm.
Sunvar? Can I move Sunvar? Let's be here. Actually, no, let's be here.
Go there. Where do you want to go?
That's fine.
That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I'm gonna set those guys there.
You put one over here.
Yeah, one over there.
Is that okay?
You have us as a line of defense.
That's what you wanted.
Yeah, I keep getting all this damage.
How much damage did you get last?
I was down to about 6 health until we short rested. And then I went up to 30. And then I got hit by a big old fire thing. No, 20. So it's just inevitable that something will pop up behind me. And I don't want to melee anymore because none of my melees work. Every roll I roll just
It's
did not
okay.
connect.
I got you covered.
I'm just gonna throw snowballs.
Okay, we're gonna do this one. Alright. Now we're gonna do the other bombers. Alright. 5 plus 3. 8. Alright. And then your friends are gonna go, and then they got they rolled 17. That's pretty good. Alright, so let me organize these and then we'll start the combat run. Okay, there we go. Alright, first one to go is actually going to be this guy who's a bit taller than the rest of them. You look up at him, he looks as if he's made himself a crown out of looks like wire and other little pieces of pot and gold that he's found, and he wears it on his head. And he looks like a king of the little kobolds here. And he stands forward, and he is going to make sure that this is right for what he does.
Looking off. If he gets close enough, I'm gonna do it.
Is it gonna turn
going to run away to be brave, and he's going to run 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 away from everyone and hide behind his friends right here and wait for their turn.
That's his turn.
Is he scared?
Nope.
Yep.
I don't think he is. That's a lie. Something's gonna happen.
That is his turn. The next person to go is going to. Let me toss this. All right. Next person to go is Madeline.
If we could change it.
Can I study target and charge?
Is steady target a standard action?
Let me see. It is a move action.
As long as it's within 30 feet, I will say yes and not care the rules.
Okay. I'm gonna study this one.
Okay.
Move.
Oh, wait, you said it's a move action.
Yeah.
That's a standard action. Amount of time it takes up, so you can't do both. I'm sorry.
Okay, well I'm gonna charge then.
Okay, you do try.
I'd rather charge than
Okay.
just stand there. So I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit this guy.
Okay.
Oof, 16.
Does not hit. All right. That was your turn. Next person's turn is going to be Zach.
I'm going to 10, 15, 20. I'm going to go there, 25, and cast Mage Armor on Sunvar,
Okay.
and then Sunvar is going to 5, 10, 15, and then pounce right there.
Okay. He gets a +2 charge and full round attacks.
Oh, Sunvar's thing again. Okay. Just, 17, 21. Oh my goodness. 24. 17, 21, 24.
21 and 24 hit.
Uh, 14 damage.
Finish him.
Wow.
Oh, wow. So Sunvar like wanted to bite, but his bite missed. And because it missed, he dodged in a way that when he swiped with both his claws, he just like tore like a V right into him.
Just doesn't.
Gave him a V shirt, V neck, you know.
Yeah.
More like a V chest.
Exactly. Boom.
Okay. And that was his turn. And then Sagron, did he take a turn yet?
Yeah, I gave Mage Armor on.
Okay. Then it is your little kobold friend's turn. Your friends are gonna take out their magic missiles, and they're gonna take another cast of those. That's each one does one. There's only 3 left, so that's 3 plus 3. So that's 6 damage dealt to pretty much those. The remaining kobolds that live, they'll be divvied up between each one. So, and that's gonna be their turn. All right. That is their turn. Dalton and Drigger, it is your turn.
Trigger's gonna move 5, 10, 15, and he's gonna take a charge. So 20, 25, and at his charge, at the end of his charge, he gets a bull rush just for free.
Yeah.
So do I roll for the bull rush? Because it's,
Yeah, you roll for the bull rush, and then I'll have their defense right over here.
do I add anything to it?
For the bull rush, there's your combat maneuver attack. C and
A.
or B. A,
C.
C and A, C and B.
If you look where it says melee ranged, and it'll be right there. No, that's the third one over there. Unless you need me pointed out where it is on there.
I see C and B. Yeah.
Okay, that's it.
So
Make sure
just
you see
add the 7 to it.
Add the 7 to that roll. Yeah.
13.
Okay, 13 combat maneuver. Why isn't it in a good place to show me? 13? You hit him.
Okay.
13 for that.
So, what's his thing? Do I exceed it by 5?
So, let me what is the animal that Trigger is? It's a
Pachycephalosaurus.
There it is. Load it up, make sure it's doing it right. Special attacks come around charge on Pachysaurus hits a target with a slam attack. With its slam attack at the end of a charge. So it hit it with its damaging attack first.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you have to do first.
Okay.
That's how it works. So if you hit it with the attack, then that's also tacked onto it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I just moved him back.
What?
Did I bull rush him or no?
You have to hit him for the bull rush to start. You have to melee him first. Yeah.
So essentially, I just moved up to him.
So you've moved up, roll for a damage, like to see if you actually hit him to deal damage and stuff.
Okay, so my D20.
Yes.
Rolling. It fell. 4 plus 7, so 11.
That does not hit, so then he can't bull rush.
Cool.
Alright, that's it.
So
Alright.
it's my turn.
Oh, now it's your turn. Yep.
So I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, yell Vardant.
Okay.
And then I'm going to try to take a scimitar attack. 14 plus 7, 21. Does that hit?
21 is going to hit, yes. This time 7 is between like
8.
8 to hit.
8
or
damage.
8 damage. Alright, so that's on that one, so that's number 2, so it's 10. Alright, and there we go.
You good?
Oh wait, let me see how long my thing.
Yeah, roll your d10.
Yeah, D10.
It's the percentage on right there. Yeah.
5 rounds.
5 rounds. Alright, cool. 5 rounds, alright. Let me find where you are. Alright, alright. Dalton went last. That goes back up to the said Kobold King. It is now his turn. He's now going to blow. He's going to take out an item. He's going to blow a war horn. And then you see running from out behind him in the shadows as if materializing from thin air. More of his kobold friends start flooding in the background, and 3 are going to come in behind him. Right here. And then that takes a full round action to do that. That's the end of his turn.
Just made things a lot harder.
Alright, that was his whole turn. All those kobolds will go on the same turn as him each time, but that's that. Madeline, it is your turn.
I'm gonna study target and then hit him.
Okay. Go for your roll.
What does a... It's the same thing I got. Hold up. 16 get me.
A 16, that's not gonna hit.
Oh, this is frustrating.
I'm sorry.
Frustrating that 16 does not hit.
That was Madeline's. Zach, it's your turn.
I am reevaluating my strategy now since there is going to be 5-on-1 for Sunbar. Sunbar is. Sunbar is going to take a run action and
Run away.
he's going to go all the way back here. I'm
Okay.
going to go 5, 10, 15, 20. barely within range. I'm gonna throw a snowball at the closest
Okay.
kobold there. So,
Alright, you throw it.
ranged touch attack. Let me go.
Touch attack. Let me see where it is.
It's just BAB plus dexterity, right?
Yeah. You should see like the range and melee portion on the main part of the sheet. The ranged like total right there. That's how much it'll be added to your roll. Because that adds your BAB and all stuff for you already.
Oh, okay, yeah, I see
Yeah.
it. Okay. 9.
Doesn't it?
Dude, I've never hit with these snowballs.
I rolled the same thing I rolled last time to hit 5.
It's dumb.
I'm sorry.
And my plus 11
And that's
not
your
helped.
turn because you have run away. All right,
I've got 10 feet more movement. Can I take the movement?
Yeah, you can move. Yeah.
Alright,
There's your
well.
movements.
He's like, bye.
I don't mean.
I'm just gonna sacrifice our dudes first.
Smart.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking on that.
See, but the risk is, can he summon more of them? That was the risk, but I was like, you know what? I mean, I could have like sent Sunbar in, but I don't know.
I will say we probably need to kill him. Maybe if we kill him, his other dudes will disappear.
No, I think he just like summoned them and they came from the shadows.
What?
If I kill him, will they disappear?
I don't know.
Yeah, the answer's yes.
I don't know.
Okay. You do know. Okay.
I don't know.
Yes, you do. DM.
What are you talking about? I don't know nothing about this game.
Don't lie, sir.
Is that your turn, Zach?
Yeah, that'll be it.
Alright, you moved. Alright. Your kobold friends, what they're gonna do is they're gonna be good magic friends. And they're gonna do something kind of dumb, but sacrifice themselves for your safety. They're gonna move
At least we don't have to fight them now.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And that's 5, 10, 15. I should encapsulate those. Kind of 5, 10, 15, 20.
Silent.
What is this one? Make it 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Ooh, he can't make it. He's just gonna cast magic missile. These two are gonna not. This one can at least encapsulate 5, 10. Let's gonna get this one. 5, 10, 15. That's about here. Let's say at least 3 are gonna be hit by Searing Cannons. This one will at least get these 2, which is 3 right down. Alright, it's gonna cast 2 Searing Cannons.
Serum cannons?
Well, there's a. It's not Searing Cannons. I forget the name of the exact spell, but
Is it burning hands
not
or
the-
searing hands?
what?
Burning hands or searing
I
hands?
forget which one. One of them is a cone that does 15 feet in front of you.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's burning hands.
It's one of the two. I forget the
But
name of the spell.
searing hands is like a higher level, but it's like the same thing. Isn't it?
4, 6. So that's 6 on those two. They gotta make a reflex save, else be hurt real bad or not. What do I do with my d20s?
I don't know. What did you do?
Just put them under the book. Alright. So then my answer is 2d6. A d20. He got a 19. He's good. He takes half damage. Takes 3 damage. The Kobold King. 3. Now I got new minions. The minions have abysmal health, but it's still something.
Is that third one doing anything? Third spell?
Give me one. I'm calculating
Magic
all the
missile.
damage.
Ah.
Minions. There's 1, 2, 3 of those little minion guys.
It's bedtime.
It's 3:20.
Tired. Okay, so then this guy, these guys will save for it.
Time to wake up.
They
This
fail.
morning,
They're gonna
6:30.
take
I've
6
been working.
apiece.
I worked 3 in a row this week and I'm just exhausted.
Like, say up pretty late.
I guess. I don't know.
Oh,
I
yeah.
fell asleep and he got up and did something. Well, I slept.
Nah.
I think he.
Got a little
got up
reflex
10
save.
or
that's
That's
talks
fine.
about
Oh, okay.
nursing, like kind of start low on the totem pole, get all the crappy shifts.
Yeah. I mean, I like night shift in terms of I get paid more to do less for the most part, but then I work the crappy hours, so then when I need to call somebody for resources, there's no one to call. And like,
Alright.
they're like, I want to see the doctor. I'm like, sorry, not gonna be until 8 o'clock in the morning.
Sucks.
Unless you're dying, they're not gonna be here.
This back one got hit by 2 burning hands. This one dies. So
Yeah, that one's gone.
that one's gonna cast my curse on the remainder of those guys out there.
How long will it be until you start getting like good shifts?
I mean, we already had a person who started with me go to day shift.
Oh.
Not open right now, but they open pretty regularly. But I don't know. They get paid less. They get paid like $3.50 less an hour to do more and deal with all the crazy stuff every week.
Yeah. Sucks, but
Yeah.
once you start having kids, kind of have to get that.
Yeah. Hopefully when I start having kids, I'll like be working in a clinic or something, so I can work like Monday to Friday, Monday to Friday. I don't plan on having kids for like
It is now your enemy's turn. It's these guys. There's only 3 of them left, but like surrounded by you guys. They're gonna try and take 5 feet back. We'll go left to right. Let me remember how this works. We can throw it. Yeah, they can. This one's gonna take a 5-foot step back.
Can I? You
He's
can't.
going-
You can't do anything if you just take a 5-foot slip, right?
No, 5-foot slips are safe and you can take it at any point. Bombers. He's got his bomb. He's going to throw. He takes out something out of his backpack that he's got, and then you hear, and he chucks it, and it goes landing right here. That's just gonna land right on top of our friend here, Remy, and then the AOE. You gotta you gotta make a save. You're just gonna take damage.
I'll do.
Damn this home. My parents are home.
A reflex.
A reflex. You'll take a reflex save. You're just taking damage.
Me or
Not you.
Trigger?
Trigger. They're right there. What'd you get? 23? Oh,
I have a +8.
Go see them. Oh my god, it's so loud. I'm sorry. Okay, you got 23. Evasion works on this, so you take no damage. It doesn't work for Trigger though, because it's like the AoE portion of it.
What was it? A grenade?
It is a grenade. It's a bomb. That's 3 plus.
It's not like it lands on me, but I take no damage.
That's 5 fire damage to Trigger. Takes 5. The guy next here, he's going to make a 5-foot slip here, and he's going to throw a bomb at Trigger directly. And then that's just going to hit you now. That one. Alright.
Okay.
So go ahead and make a save for Trigger.
Reflex.
Yeah. That's 3 damage to you, Madeline. It just cascades over him.
10.
10? It doesn't.
Oh.
No, he takes
Hello.
full damage.
Are y'all exhausted?
We ate, so you know we're a
Yeah.
little sluggish.
Yeah. Hey.
Hello.
Alright, and then that's the end of those 2. And
How
we got
much
one
damage?
more on the side. He's going to.
How much damage?
3 damage to Trigger.
Okay.
He's going. That one on the side is going to chuck a firebomb at the guy.
Spider guy.
Spider directly north of him. That one.
This one.
Yep. And that's going to.
What if he misses and hits his
It's not close enough to hit him. He fails to save. He's gonna take damage.
I mean, if he got a nat 1.
3. That guy on top dies. He had like no health left.
How much do you have? 1?
He had like 2. He got 3. So then that guy's gone.
Keep forgetting burning hands.
How do these spiders work?
How do you
Bombers
spider?
are finished. It is now Dalton and Drigger's turn. It is now. Oh wait, I forgot.
Damn.
Or any near you. He started his turn next to you, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so he does take a d6. I forgot that part. Takes 5 damage. Goodness. And that was Kobold 2. He dies.
You guys?
Yeah, he's dead now. Wow.
Okay.
Like, move close to him. Close to that one. Make him be on fire.
I'm actually gonna have Drigger go there, and I'm gonna try to have him attack. 9 plus 7, 16.
16 is going to hit. Roll damage
How
first.
does 16 hit, but 16 didn't hit?
Oh wait,
me?
16? I'm a liar. It's not that. Never mind.
I was like,
Thank you for calling me
Spencer.
out. Never mind.
I'm sorry.
That
Good
does
job,
not-
You didn't hit for
Natalie.
me.
Take
Good
that.
job.
Okay, so is it Drigger's
It
turn?
misses.
It must be 17 to
And it's
hit.
your turn.
Probably.
Is it 17 to hit?
So I'm gonna scoot this back some. And I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20.
Okay.
And I'm going to attack with my scimitar. 4 plus 7, 11.
Nope.
Nope.
This guy is super dexterous. He's just doing handstands.
He's like, watch me, guys.
Touch me. He's got little bombs and he's just like standing on his tail and just spinning in circles. Just run for me. But that was that turn. Dalton, that ends your turn. It goes back to our friend the Kobold King. He's going to command his little friends.
And he goes
At
behind
first,
and has another 3 to put in there.
He'll give them a command. He'll scream it out. And they will now go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. They're just going to move into it just because of the way that this is. That one's just going to move the whole time. It's not going to take any attacks. After that, this one's going to attack this. See if it even hits. I don't know if it will. It doesn't. It misses. And then the whole point of this is that you can move through friends. So 5, 10, 15. He's right here. He's flanking.
How is he flanking?
Because shoot, no, you're right. No, he is flanking. Never mind.
Yeah.
I gave him the feet to flank. So now there's 3 people surrounding an enemy. He took the feet. He can do that.
So if there's 2 people, it has to be polar opposites. But if there's 3,
Nope. You have to have a feat. He's special.
you have to have so he has a feat to flank
Mhm.
if there's 2.
If
any
he's the
circle.
3rd person, no matter where the other 2 people are around it,
Oh.
he flanks.
That's cool.
You can take that feat too.
Hi.
It's a really good one for flankers.
I have
Because
that,
he's
don't
gonna
I?
sneak attack it. What?
I said I have that, don't I?
You have it, yeah. So
I'm
you,
gonna do that now.
yeah, it's really good for a party that needs to flank a lot. So he's gonna do a flank-based
Is that
attack.
a feat?
And that 20 and it's sneak attack and sneak attack's double.
Oh.
Woo!
Glad that wasn't one of us.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Flanking feat.
All right,
Good thing
so
it's a
he's
spider.
gonna. All right, what does he have? He has.
Spider's dead. Just call him dead. Spend
His name is Mr. Dead.
Yeah.
All right.
DED.
Did he
6d6.
accidentally swing and hit his own opponent?
I got 3 in my hand
66.
because of the
His crit.
because of the crit. Sneak attacks crit. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and then these 2. 23, 24, 25, 26,
It's
27,
water.
28. Where
You're
is
begging
it?
for water.
28 damage.
What?
Dealt to that spider. That spider drops dead. Another one of your little magic guys
You didn't
gone.
have a chance.
I'm pretty sure he
He's
just
gone.
got eviscerated.
He did.
I,
It's
I
great.
think that's the
That was the
wording
King
for that.
Kobold's turn. Alright, it is now the end of his turn and his little
Throw a
patriots.
snowball.
It is Madeline's turn. Our friend Tess.
Throw a snowball.
I don't have a snowball. Well, I'm gonna go for this guy again.
I pack a snowball for
Lucky.
Madeline.
Okay.
I'm gonna punch him. Let's see.
Is that the king or
This
that?
should be better because it's 23.
Here, I'll do one thing. What'd you say?
23.
That hits.
Thank you.
We're gonna do this just to make it easier. There you go.
6.
That's the king right there.
Low damage.
6 damage.
Yeah.
And that's for this one. He's still standing.
I figured he would be. At least I hit it this time.
And just to remember.
No, wait, it was 5.
5
It's
damage?
7 damage, sorry. I
Oh,
forgot. it was
7
plus
damage?
one.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna trade this guy out, so I know which ones are which, because these are the ones he had summoned, and these are the ones that are number 4.
There it goes, guys. Alright.
Okay.
So, what was I looking
7 damage.
7 damage.
He's probably still standing.
He's still standing.
Y'all, I can get a Slayer talent that lets me see how many hit points are left on that enemy.
It's neat.
Yeah, I was like, it's neat, but I don't think I would need this over something else.
Alright.
Comparatively, I would choose something else.
Yeah. That's cool.
So you hit them. It is Zach's turn.
Sumbar is gonna run up here next to me. I've got a wad of gum that I just slap on him, encasing the eyelash to turn him invisible. You just hear a splat and then he just disappears.
He's gone. Okay.
And then he's going to.
They can't see him, so he doesn't have to roll stealth. He's just gone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because for
It's
stealth,
dark
it's like
too.
plus.
It's plus 30.
It's plus 20 when moving, plus 40 when standing still.
Yeah, it's insane. You're still good.
So he's going to 5, 10. He's going to 50. Yeah, he's going to go right there. I'm going to move over here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And yeah, that's where I'll be.
Alright.
It's into your turn.
That is now your friend's
Use the
turn.
spell and move.
Your one friend left turn. He is in a perfect position. He's going to cast a spell that will be attacked because of that, because it's an attack of opportunity against him.
Bye, friend. We don't
So
feel
they're
like
going to
playing
swing
now.
against him, but he will get his spell off no matter what. They.
It'd be sad if you failed the spell and then he dies.
Oh, very sad. Let me see. This is. They hit him. And let's see what damage they deal against him. It's I think he's barely alive.
Oh,
He's barely holding on. But he casts his spell. He got this is his last cast of
They didn't get
the
any.
seeing hands.
They didn't get any more health than they did the rest either.
They got a little bit, but they don't have. They're kobolds. They don't have health. They're just really fast. They can dodge. So he gets to deal 2d6. Gets 2d6 against these guys. 5, 6, 7. Now they gotta roll reflex saves for them. This one is the king. This one is not. They both passed. They got like 29 and 32. So that's 5, 6, 7. What? Oh, you wanted to replace your guy with that?
Yeah, because it's going to be confusing. Probably
Sunbar.
next round or two.
There you go.
That is now a tall version of Sunbar.
That's
The
3 damage.
biped version.
The Batman version?
Yeah, because he's a quadruped. But in the nighttime, when he feels like it, he's Batman.
You probably don't like Twilight, but do you like Twilight?
I used to.
I mean, I watched the
What's
movies.
that?
I thought the movies were alright, to be honest, but I didn't care much for the book.
Oh, they're cool. I mean,
Dalton,
it's
the
fake
little
ones.
kobold guy that's really close to the
Like,
gray
maybe
one,
3 words.
that one dies.
This one?
Yeah,
Maybe
he just
4.
dies. He falls over dead.
Okay, what were we gonna say about Twilight though?
Do you know Robert Pattinson is supposed to be playing the new Batman?
Yeah.
What? Really?
Yeah.
But they're also talking about
You know, he's
changing
Cedric
it now.
Diggory in my mind, so.
Cedric Diggory.
Yeah, in Harry Potter.
And Harry Potter.
Oh yeah,
He's Cedric
I
Diggory.
never think about that.
They're talking about what?
Yeah.
but there's also been talk recently about like taking them out. On that.
I don't know. He's kind of crazy.
What?
He's kind of weird.
Well, he was in Twilight, so.
He
Nah, I mean, I've
regrets
seen
that
him.
decision.
He does like really weird stuff. Sometimes with weird movies. I don't know.
I don't keep up with him.
Next
now,
person
if it's Tom Hiddleston, I keep up with him.
is the bombers. Bombers time. That's the guy facing the little kobold friend. He's going to just take his spear and he's going to take some free swings off on him. He'll go first. He's got his +2 spear. That's gonna hit. And that is 5 damage. He dies. Your little spider friend's gone.
So many bodies to search.
So
Can't
many
wait to reap
bodies.
these rewards.
Oh boy. Now it's the other bomber who is in range of Dalton, so he's first going to take a d6 to start his turn. That's 2 damage onto him.
And he dies.
That'd be so nice.
He's barely alive. I'm sorry. I'm not lying. He's 1 HP from dead.
Oh, I could have.
He'll die if he stays there.
If he doesn't run away, but if he runs away, he takes an attack opportunity, so he knows it's the end. So he's just gonna take a suicide attack, and he's gonna take his bomb and throw it on the ground and kill himself, and at least hurt you guys all for a d6.
So take him off.
He's going to take him off. He kills himself intentionally. He's gonna kamikaze. You just hear him go, "Oh, it's just 1 HP. Yeah, it's on you for it," and he's gone.
That's what you died for.
He's gone now.
What the
So
heck
there's
is
nobody
that?
to search for him because it blew up.
Yeah, he blew up. He blows up and dies. But all of you guys take 1
Look,
HP.
all of us are right here.
There's those last 3 guys. Whose turn is it? Your friends, the bomber, it's Dalton and Trigger.
Hold on, I'm entering in some stuff.
We good.
Trigger's going to make a quick turn.
Hit me in the process with his tail.
Sorry, he says
Kills
sorry.
you. You just pop over dead.
And 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he's going to try to hit him. 16 plus 7.
It's gonna
23.
hit. That's gonna
Bull
hit.
rush.
That's
That is a bull rush.
that's a bull rush.
So what's
As long as you
his...
deal more than 3 damage, he dies.
Oh, okay. Fine.
Let's see. I mean, he gets a +6 to damage. He's gonna die.
This is my D8. D8. 2 plus 6, he does 8 damage.
Woo! Who would have thought? All right.
Okay, now my
Trigger
turn.
kills him. I mean, you can say you chuck his corpse at the other guy.
Oh yeah, no, he just headbutts him so hard his guts explode on the king behind him.
He feels defiled.
Now I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and let me think about something.
Okay.
What's the king holding?
What's in his hands?
What's in his hands?
He's got a dagger.
I want to cast Burning Disarm on the dagger.
He's gonna hold on to the dagger and takes damage. What is it?
Burning Disarm.
It's a
1d4 of damage per caster level.
It's 44. Wait. It maxes out at 5.
5d4. So
It's 4. You're 4. Go ahead and roll. There's 3d4. You got a 4th one somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Your little pyramid. Just give me my dice back once it's done rolling.
4, 4,
Oh
3.
Goodness.
2 3s and 2 4s. So 8 plus 6, 14.
Nice.
That's really good.
See what happens when I think.
You did some good thinking. That's your turn. You cast and you moved. It is the king's turn now. He's going to command. Command.
He's gonna command.
He's gonna do.
Can you get me some rubbery?
Like that? You want
Yeah.
more? There you go.
Thank you.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. They're gonna take the fire. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Flanking.
I'm gonna kill you.
Let's see what happens.
Barely alive.
A nat 1.
Oh.
Trash. His little friend's gonna go now. Got a 14 that doesn't hit.
Final
Turn, and they
He
take a
drops his
d6
dagger.
of damage because of your fire. This is round 4. It's still going. That's 1 damage at least.
How are they looking?
He's still. Kobold King's hurt pretty bad, but he's still going.
Sorry, I'm not charging.
Other guy is barely standing. That's the other turns. It now goes to. Okay, all the bombers are dead. All your friends are dead.
Madeline, Tess, it is your turn. Not
Okay.
Tess. You're not Tess. You're
I'm
Remy.
not Tess. I'm Remy.
Yeah. Tess is a princess somewhere now.
She is. Okay. I'm going to charge and do a power attack.
Okay.
On the king. So I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Okay.
How long is your aura still on for the flames?
This next round's the last.
Oh, no, okay.
25
I thought
to
it was
hit.
25 to. That's going to hit.
I'm going to add 13 damage.
Finish him.
I like to flick off his tiara and be like, how you like them apples? And just like slice his head off.
He dies. The other kobold guy that is there is still alive. He didn't just disappear.
I'll set the king aside for Madeline to search.
I
Okay.
appreciate that.
Next person's turn is Zach and Sunvar, who's invisible.
Somewhere just gonna kind of trot his way behind here and stealthily bite at this
Okay.
kobold's neck.
He's okay. He's got an AC of 10.
Well, let's hope this hits.
Be pretty sad if it didn't.
Is he
That one.
flanking? Does he get any bonuses? for
He is
being
flanking
invisible?
because of Dalton, so he's flanking. That guy is flat-footed, so as long as it's above 10, you add a +2 to your roll on top of everything else.
Yeah, he gets it.
Okay.
Um,
As long as he deals 1 damage, that guy's gonna die.
does he deal sneak attack damage?
No, you don't have a sneak attack.
Yeah, but he's invisible.
He doesn't get a sneak attack.
Oh. Well,
That's
that's
a class thing.
He got max damage 9.
Okay, describe how you killed this one last little kobold that looked like a child wearing armor.
Well, funny enough, when Sunfar was going in to bite him in the neck, he accidentally sneezed, and that sneeze is what actually killed him. Because it kind of scared him a little bit, and he got a mini heart attack.
It's a small heart. He's this small guy on the ground.
I
Just
love it.
he's not dead. He's just on the ground dying slowly with a heart attack.
To put him back?
Sure, yeah.
Actually, if you have a heart attack
he's a-
in the right place, you will die instantly.
It's good to know.
Okay.
Is this the right place, Spencer?
Let's roll a d20. If it's above 10, then yes. It's a nat 1, so no. If
Slow
he's
not the
down.
right place.
Yeah, he has to die slowly.
Oh. Anyone want to do CPR?
Yeah.
Can Trigger try to jump on him to death?
He's dying, so I'm not sure if you want to make it bad.
Yeah. Do I need to roll anything?
No, he's just stomping on him, and it's now just a paste of cold remains.
The good thing is, we don't have to kill our friends. Because they died already.
Heck yeah.
See,
Everyone
my idea
wins.
worked out. We sacrificed them. I pulled back. It worked. Perfect. All according to plan.
So you guys are now...
I like to search the king's body.
Okay, you search the king's body. Let me see what's on it.
Separate these.
What about?
Yeah.
Was there a leader for the mages too, or is there?
Dalton searched the big guy.
No, for the mages. Though.
Oh,
was
the
there
mages
a
at the
leader
front.
for
There
them?
was kind of a leader. You guys want to divvy up the bodies first before I tell you what's in everybody?
We just.
I'm gonna say the guy that was the quote-unquote leader for the mages is in the group with you guys as well.
I think you should get the mages.
Because
since
I got the
you're
big guy last time.
Yes, I'll do that.
And
I
you're
will
magic.
search. I will. Oh yeah. Oh, kind of, sort of. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what I'd do with it though. If it's like a scroll, I'll be like, yeah, that's cool.
Sell it to Holden.
I might be smart enough to do that, or I might go, hey Holden, what is this?
Hey Holden, give me some cookies.
Ventnor, what? Cookies? Okay.
Okay. So
Oatmeal?
who wants to go first looking through the bodies on the battlefield?
I want to go first with the king.
Okay.
You wanna go the
everyone
king and
divvy
your
up the
group?
bodies first and tell me who's getting what. And so
I
on.
did.
Dalton did already do that.
I did one spider for each person, and we each got 2 kobolds we just fought. If that's
Okay.
right.
2 kobolds were. How many were the bombers? 2? 3?
There are 4 bombers. 3
about this one?
were summoned in,
Oh, yeah.
and then there's the king himself.
We'll just,
That can go anywhere.
yeah, we'll just put them there.
You should get 4. You should get the mage into a.
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll take these guys.
Okay.
I'll take the king and then whatever ones.
A leftover.
Which one do you want?
This one.
That one then.
Okay. Who wants to go first? Checking their bodies. Okay. So you want to do the king first?
Yeah.
Okay. The king was a master trapper.
Well, that makes sense.
You find
Oh, that would work really well for your character.
so you look over the body and you're going through the gear. You find he's wearing a necklace, and it looked like there were 2 beads that were once on it, but they were broken up for some reason. 2 of the beads were broken off. You can't tell if anything's magic because I don't think any of you have detect magic, so you don't know.
I might.
I also might.
You have holy magic.
Yeah,
Holy
I
magic doesn't detect arcane stuff.
I have a cantrip detect magic.
You want to? You can detect the magic to find the magical things that people have.
Yeah, I will.
Okay. I'll say it's actively running, and you're telling people what they're finding as.
But okay, yeah, that works out.
Unless you don't want to.
No. That's I'll tell people.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
What's this?
This is real creepy music. I don't want to listen to it anymore.
Turn it up.
No, we're doing some more something. Temple of Woedica is pretty good. So this is a magical necklace. There were 2 beads on it. There are now no more beads left on it. It's empty. Whatever it was used up. You think back to the fireballs that were cast, and you think that this necklace had something to deal with the 2 that were cast at the beginning. You look at the chain shirt, and the chain shirt is magically enhanced in some way that he's wearing.
The chain shirt?
Yeah.
I give it to Ron. Like, is this magic?
Is it magic?
It is magic. In
Yeah.
some way. You don't know how.
Oh, I'm not
It
smart
is
enough to know how.
considered. A chain shirt is light armor.
Light armor?
Actually, I'll say it's magical in some way. I'll tell you what it is. I take it back. So this is a +1 chain shirt. That means it enhances your armor in a lot of ways if you wanted to wear it. It is light armor. You can wear light armor. I don't know how. What are you wearing currently? What armor do you have on?
I have leather armor. I don't know what that is.
That's medium.
You said leather armor.
Yeah.
It's just like kind of
Sick.
like a leather jacket that's pretty thick that can help with arrows. But this. Let me compare stats.
I mean, if it's better and it's not gonna kill me, we can put the nice chain shirt on.
Let me check at the 2 different stats because I'm curious. Leather armor versus regular. It is a lot better, but it's different. The max dex bonus is a little lower. What's your dexterity right now?
Like my mod.
Yeah, what's your modifier?
4.
Oh yeah, this won't affect you at all. It would be better because then you would get 3 more points to your AC.
Let's do it.
Okay, so how it'll work is go down on the main page, scroll down to your armor, type in chain shirt.
+1.
Yeah, +1 chain shirt,
Okay.
and I'll show you
What are the numbers?
how it is. Okay, so for that one, that's the base value, so that's 4. It's enhanced by 1 because it's a +1 armor, that's why it's magical. Type is armor A, heavy in. Max is 5 because it's enhanced.
Check penalty.
Check penalty is, let me actually see. That goes down by 1 because it's 0, so you're good.
Arcane fail.
0 because you don't really cast spells, it doesn't matter.
And
And
then
then in for the speed reduction.
nice.
Yeah, so it's pretty good upgrade.
My AC is at 20.
How you feel about that?
I love it.
You're the tank of the group. So you got the chain shirt. If there's +1s and that's all that the armor is, then I'll tell you what it is.
Okay.
Other things you find on it is you find masterwork artisan tools and masterwork thieves tools with pick locks, bludgeons, and things to break locks with.
Pickboxing.
Oh my goodness.
Pick locks. What else?
So that's what's inside the thieves tools. Artisan tools are like artwork types of things. There's brushes and chisels and hammers and stuff.
Okay.
So if you ever have a reason to use stuff like that, you reach into one of those boxes.
Or sell it for some good money.
You could sell it for a lot of money. These are worth a lot. And then lastly, there's about 60 gold pieces on his works.
Okay.
All right. And then that is all you find on him. Then you got 2 more corpses you want to go through. There's one a bomber, and then the other one is a spider.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we'll do all those together because those have all the same thing except the one Zach has.
Okay.
Dalton, do you have any of the special ones, or did you just grab 1 spider? And
Yeah,
2
yeah. No, I
bombers?
just have normals.
Okay, so you got 3 little bomber type guys, and then 1 spider. Okay, we'll do yours with everyone else's because they all pretty much are the same thing. You'll just have a lot more stuff in total.
Okay.
Let me find the page.
Is this the spiders we're doing first?
You get a
Spiders are the
free
magic guys.
unending jar of chocolate chip cookies.
It's not that.
Darn it.
Free
It's not
unending
that.
jar. Ooh,
I mean, if one
cookies.
person had that, what are the chances? Like, it'd be so nice.
It would be.
If you want to know where your cookies are, they are in the Knoll capital, which is off in the middle of the desert, being used by the Knoll Lord, who is making deals with Seto Kaiba at the moment.
That's so funny.
If you want to know, that's where it's at right now.
Spencer's like, I'm tired of hearing about this.
Do you want to know where it is? There it is. Do you want to go now and get it? Do you kind of want to go get it now?
Maybe.
I think
Maybe
you
I
do.
will.
I'm
Maybe
excited.
I'll walk
if
up
you
there
want
and be
to.
like, hey, Seto Kaiba, can I like get my jar of cookies back?
Seto Kaiba doesn't have it. It's the Knoll Lord.
Oh, well, I'll tell him, hey, can you tell the Knoll Lord to give me back my cookies? He'll be like, yeah, fam, I got you.
Okay, you have a Thunderstone.
Oh, I can evolve my Pikachu.
There's Masterwork Artisan Tools. And you also have a Circlet of Persuasion. Let me look
So
at what
wait,
that does.
Masterwork-
I shouldn't have told you what that is, but oh well.
Masterwork what? Artisan tools?
Yeah. Same thing that Madeline has. It has like hammers, chisels, and things like that if you have like day-to-day things you need to use for it.
Interesting.
Okay, and then the last thing I'm gonna say. Did you hear what I said? What it was?
Some sort of circlet.
Do you know what circlet it was that I said?
No, I don't.
That I'm not gonna tell you
Yeah.
what it is.
You
You
want
know it's magical and you know it does something, and when you feel it, you feel like you can talk way more, way better.
Oh, it was
You're
like
not
an animal
smarter.
circlet. That's right.
What did you say?
It was like an animal circlet or some sort of
It's something.
charisma.
I'm not gonna tell you
something
what
like
it
that.
is. You don't know what it is.
Okay, well, it makes me talk better.
It makes you talk better with people.
You need that.
Everyone around you who hears you just feels like, yeah, you can talk a bit better
It's
now.
better now.
You're not smarter. You just are
You
stupid
seem
faster.
smarter.
And those are the things that you find on it. Let me see. Oh, actually, there is a little bit more.
Oh.
I almost missed it. You find a scroll, and you can read it, and it says Scroll of Mage Armor. You identify as that.
Oh. That
And
will
then
come
you
in handy.
find a small bag of caltrops.
Cow drops.
Caltrops.
Oh.
Small bag or
Yeah, they're like jacks, but like they like
Are they
big
poison?
and like break your ankles if you step in them. What'd you say?
Are they poison?
No, they're
or
regular
venom?
caltrops.
Oh.
And a light crossbow.
So they do like 1d3 damage when stepped on.
I'm not sure what their
Pretty
stats
sure
are.
that's what it is.
And then a light crossbow.
Light cross.
Yep, and 50 gold pieces.
Oh boy.
Alright. Now for the last ones. Okay, so everyone got a spy. Well, you already did the magic guy, Zach, so
Mhm.
you're done with him. You just got 2 little bomber guys left. So for the magic guys, those were my homebrew guys that I made.
What magic?
The little spider guys. So you got
Okay.
1 spider.
Yeah.
So what they had left on them, each of them had. So each of you find 6 scrolls of magic missile level 1.
Can like
And that's it. What you find on them.
anyone cast that? Like you see like this and it happens?
Um,
Or you have to chant it?
You have to like cast it. So you're going to open up the spell.
So I can't cast it.
You'll open it up and you'll read it. As long as you can read, you can
Oh.
cast it. That's how scrolls will
Cool.
work.
Too bad I can barely
So,
read.
does
Good
a
thing I didn't get
magic-
any scrolls.
Does a magic missile
Set
just
one.
like direct itself at one opponent and
So you can choose a target within the range of the magic missile, which is pretty far, and that person will take a d4 plus 1 damage for each magic missile involved. These are level 1 magic missiles, so they will take a 1d4 plus 1, and that's it.
Don't they hit just no matter what though? Unless
Yeah.
you got shield.
There's only a shield can block
no
it.
saves?
No saves at all. They just get hit.
Okay.
Magic missile's weird.
Can I cast them all at once? Open them all up and say,
You have to read one at a time.
oh.
Yeah.
Would that be
Um,
cool?
It would.
That would be cool, but you each got, how many did I say you got? 6 apiece.
6.
Yeah, that's a lot of spells.
Right.
And then that was those guys. Now we got the bomber guys.
Do we each have a bomber? I
Um,
don't know.
you got
I got-
2 bombers.
I got
You got
2.
2 bombers.
3, don't I?
Yeah, you got 3 bombers
Okay.
and you got 2 bombers.
Okay.
2, 3, 2. The bombers, what did they have on them?
Do you just want to do each one has this and times it by
I should
how
use
many?
that and I forgot about it, but they have it on their body, so I'll let you have it. You find on each bomber that you have, you get 1 potion of invisibility.
How long does it last?
It's the lowest level of potion of
Isn't it
invisibility.
just like 1 minute per caster level?
Yeah, I think it.
So it'd just be 1 minute.
Yeah, it disbands as soon as the minute's over, so I think it's the lowest level. And then
Do you drink it or you just like splash it on yourself?
you drink it.
Is
You have
that
to drink all
Minecraft slash
potions.
potion?
They all have basic chain shirts and masterwork spears, and that is what they all have.
Fixing to sell a bunch of stuff.
For real. We go up to the guy with the boots, be like, hey,
Oh, you also, each of you find a small vial of weak acid.
is that from each?
Yep, each one of these little bomber guys you have, you find a vial of weak acid. And that should be all. Oh, yeah, that's it.
Can I apply weak acid to my weapons and then hit somebody with the weak acid on my weapons? Is that a thing?
You would destroy your weapons. You
But it's
would,
weak acid.
you would corrode your edge. This isn't poison. This is corrosion.
So I can just throw it at somebody and they would just.
Yeah, this is corrosive. It's corrosion.
Okay.
It's not poison. So
Okay.
What is a
corrosion has to be magical because it would, else it's gonna destroy your sword. So, or axe. You have an axe, don't you?
I put that one.
Yeah. What'd you say?
would I know what a thunderstone is?
Let me look up what it even is because I didn't even know what it was. I didn't use it during combat. And I should have.
Sorry, start
Well,
putting it
Pikachu.
closer towards Sunvar, just to see what happens. Maybe he'll get a 3rd element instead of being just fire and ice. Get electrified. Although I could just add that in
Thunderstone, you can throw. I'll actually read out what it does. You can throw the stone as a ranged attack with a range increment of 20 feet. When it strikes a hard surface or is hit, a creature, it creates a deafening bang that is treated as a sonic attack. For each creature within a 10-foot radius spread, they must make a DC 15 Fortitude save or be deafened for 1 hour. Deafened creature. In addition to that, they take a -4 on all initiative rolls and has a 20% chance to miscast any and all spells they have that are verbal. Since you don't need it to hit a specific target, you can simply aim at a particular.
Oh yeah, like what's the radius? Is it like 20, 30 feet?
away. You can throw it up to 20 feet away, and it's a 10-foot radius.
Okay.
Alright, and I think that's everything from all your guys.
How do masterwork weapons like work again? Like what makes them special?
So it's a tier system on upgrading all your weapons. The
Yeah.
weapons you guys hold can all be upgraded at any time at any general store.
I got a masterwork battle axe.
Yeah.
And then it goes like +1, something?
Goes masterwork and then +1 enchantment, +2 enchantment, +3 enchantment, and so on until you have a +5 weapon, and it's also got that 5th enchantment on it.
Gotcha.
0 to masterwork is it increases your weapon's accuracy by 1 point. Masterwork to +1 increases the damage by 1 point.
Gotcha.
But it gets weird after that because +1 to +2 increases both accuracy and damage, and it does that every time. Yeah, Masterwork and +1 is a little off and weird comparatively to the other upgrades, but that's how it'll work.
Cool.
Yep. But remember, you can always upgrade your weapons at any point. Same thing to armor at any general store. I keep on Roll20 the costs for all that open at any time, so you guys can see it whenever you want. So it's always good to upgrade your weapons because you will need to be able to hit things, else you will not hit things. But you've looted everything. You guys need a little bit more paperwork to do for right now, or you ready to keep going?
We need to get our money.
Paperwork.
You've got the back room. There's still the door at the very end.
Oh yeah. Can I go? Is it locked?
You walk up to the door, and as you approach it, you can see that there are 2 images shown on the door. Both of them are blacked out. There isn't really any light coming from them or anything. And the door, from what you can tell, is locked.
I like to.
There's 2 images. The images are a scroll and a star.
Of course.
Let's go get the scroll and the star.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch, we're gonna go the
Play.
star. It's gonna be a scroll and a lock. I'm gonna go scroll. It's gonna be a star and a lock, and it's gonna be like ah. But do y'all want to go get that stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go try it.
I am in the
Try
mood for
opening the
some
door.
loot.
I'm gonna say for the amount of time that you've been, it's now in the evening. It's probably past dinner time. Sun is setting outside in the real world, so that's what time-ish it is.
7 p.m.
7, 8 p.m. Yeah. So
Okay.
the boat still has yet to leave. You're still doing good on
So
time.
we got about 12 hours.
Which one are you going to do? Star or scroll first?
Star.
Yeah.
Star.
Okay. You go to the star.
Man, I did better on damage than I did the last time.
My character itself did no damage at all. He threw a snowball. He swung his sword about 3 times. Absolutely
I'm talking about
0 times
the amount of damage you got. That's what I was talking about.
Oh yeah, well I received about a lot, but I guess yeah, you got a lot there.
Received
at the end.
about a lot.
And then Sunvar came in. He was like, "Yeah, no, I do this for a living." And then he just did like I don't know, 30 damage total just in that short bit of time. So
You did good.
yeah, that just shows you the summoner.
The summoner is bad, but the
summoning.
Eidolon thing is insanely strong.
Incredible, especially when I get to like level 9 when I can make it huge.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be awesome.
It's gonna make him.
That's my plan.
And then level 7, Dalton's
Well, large
Drigger
range.
doubles in like quintuples in size, and he gets a strength bonus of plus like 8 to 12, and so all of his attacks now have an accuracy of like I think it'll instantly jump it up to closer to he'll add 15 or 16 on your attack rolls with Drigger. And it's
He's never
it's a
gonna
huge
miss.
boost. Yeah, he won't miss. It'll also, I think at level 8, your aspects change again. So it gets stronger. So that also adds on to. It's really good. Like Drigger will be very strong.
Unless he dies.
Unless he dies. But then you can, but still, swift actions become steadying targets for Madeline. I forget when, but pretty soon. And then she can just mark a target at will and just start murdering things.
What, Stalker?
Identifying targets and stuff. Studying targets as a slayer.
Yeah, I get second study target at 5th level,
Okay.
which is where I can.
Mark 2 targets at the same time.
Yeah.
I'm talking about doing it as a swift action instead, though. Instead of a standard
I
action.
can do it as a swift action already if it's a sneak attack.
Oh, if you're already doing a sneak attack, it just
yeah,
happens.
so
Ooh.
it says
Oh, okay, that's actually really good. I didn't know that.
study target. If a slayer deals sneak attack damage to a target, he can study that target as immediate action, allowing him to apply his study target bonuses against that target.
Okay. Okay. So you guys, I'll say you're going to the star. You walk up to it. It's an open area, and as you approach it, you can see the very detailed ornate statues that were around in this area are no longer detailed and ornate. Over and over again, you start seeing this odd
depiction of this formless looking being. It's a humanoid, and that's all you can make out of it. And you walk up to the point where the corner of the triangle is, and there's an opening to walk in here, same as the opening in the northern portion. And as you walk inside of here, you can see this room looks like an altar room of some sort. As you look around, there's a depiction on the back wall of this formless being standing in space. And then it looks like the same man that had the necklace on is to the being's left, and the same larger ice-type creature is to the right, and they're just standing there. You can see in the far back of the room, there seems to be a set of scales, and then you can see that there looks to be this small crystal in the shape of the same star held behind some iron bars that you can see.
I like to perception check for any traps around the iron bars.
Roll for that.
16.
You can't really see any traps. What you do see is that there's what looks to be written glowing small runes around the bars. You're not sure what that does, but they are there. They're not traps from what you can tell.
Pick up a rock and I throw it at him.
Well, I was
You
gonna
throw a rock
say
and then it just goes between the bars and keeps going.
Just
Break
about
the
how my
crystal.
snowball went. Okay.
Let me see if I
You see in the back of the room there's a set of scales.
I like to put my broken pieces of dartboard on top of one of the sides of the scale.
You put it on the scale, and the scale topples from being equal to the right, and it sits there. You can look around inside the room a little bit from where you're standing there near the scales, and you can see there are 4 objects. One looks like a coin of some kind of currency you've never seen. Another one looks like a scroll, and it looks like it has some sort of laws or something written on it. And then there's a dagger, and then lastly there's another star, but this one looks like it's not as ornate as the one behind the bars.
I take my dartboard pieces off.
You take your board pieces off. You look at the what was I about to say? You look at the scales. The one on the left has the symbol of a lock on it. The one on the right looks like it has the symbol of the key on it.
the key. Do we have a key? I don't think we have a key.
Mm-mm.
Can I try something?
1 second, let me make sure.
It seems like you have to use the right one in order to get the left one open. You know,
Maybe we need to put.
or maybe
key
they
down.
unlock.
Well, I was
Something.
thinking maybe put the scroll and the dagger on there first on one side, and then the star and the coin on the other. The only reason I say that is because like I feel like I learned somewhere throughout a point in my life of like I feel like I remember like those go together.
Sure.
Okay.
Wanna try that?
Okay.
Okay.
What sides do you want to put one on? So on the lock side, what are you putting on the lock side?
Scroll and dagger.
Okay.
And the other
on the key side, what are you putting on?
coin and star.
Put them on there, and then the scales, hold it for a second. They look balanced, but something's off, and then they open up on the underneath parts, and then all the things topple out onto the table again. And then some little compartment closes on the scales again and hold them
Try
up.
again.
I think we got close.
Yeah.
Maybe
So what
is
would?
it just one item? You think one item per side?
You can try.
Well, there's like there's 4 scales and there's 4 items, so it's obvious.
Oh, there's
one item
4
per-
scales?
Well, there's
No, there's 2
2
scales.
but there's 4 plates for each one. So
Oh.
or there's 4 plates in total. So
No.
that
No,
means
there's
for
like 2 plates.
No,
Yeah.
no.
yeah,
No,
No.
it's a scale.
it's a
It's
scale like this, right?
It's a scale, and you can put 2 things on one side, 2 things on the other, 3 on one side, 1 on the other, 4 on one side, nothing on the other. It's up to you.
Yeah, but
There are 4 items. I'm not sure what
I
you're
thought
talking
there
about
was
plates. When I
2
heard plates, I
scales.
thought you were talking. No, there's 1 scale,
just
with
1 in total.
2 little hands.
Oh,
Yeah.
so okay.
Here's the lock side, and here is the key side. What are you putting in each side?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. I
Okay,
get
so
it
we
now.
got a
I
scroll,
thought there was
a
two.
dagger. What else is there? Scroll,
There is
dagger.
a star, a coin, a dagger, and a scroll. The scroll is filled with laws.
So
I like to put the
those-
scroll on the lock side and the star on the key side.
Okay. Star on the lock side and
No, scroll on the lock side.
scroll on the lock side. Okay.
And star on the key side.
Star on the key side.
If that doesn't work, I'm gonna switch them out.
Just those two?
Yes.
Okay. Nothing happens. It's still waiting for something else.
So we have to use all items.
I guess.
You put the star on the key side and what on the other side?
Scroll.
Scroll on the lock. Let's try putting the dagger on the key. And
Can I have a marker so I can write this down?
yeah. Dagger on the
yeah,
key
that's what I was like.
and
trying to
coin
put
on the
my
scroll.
finger.
Okay.
This is our
That's
You put it on there, and the compartment opens up again and drops all the stuff.
Okay, so we had scroll plus what?
dagger
And then star.
plus coin.
No, wait, no. What was our first one?
That was our first one.
Yeah.
The second one, that was
Yeah.
that was the one
Oh,
we did.
okay.
The second one was the one we just did now.
I put skull. Whatever.
Skull. I think we did scroll and Spencer. What did we just do?
What did you just do? You did okay on the lock side, scroll and coin.
Okay.
Key side, star and dagger.
Let's start. Wow, I can't write today.
So
That was a no. But we can also. There's a lock up here, right, on the map that we saw.
That's where you were at.
Oh yeah, right. Is this not the map though?
That is the real map. That's
This-
where you've been walking around.
Yeah.
But the items on the corners mean nothing.
That's showing you where there's locations.
Can
you
we-
saw a map with
Can we
that.
just flip what we have and do on the lock side star and dagger, and then key side scroll and coin?
Okay, you do that, and the scales open up and drop everything.
Can you read the scroll? Is there anything on the scroll?
You open up the scroll,
and it
and
disappears.
you read on it. It says, "I, the son of Abadar, am known to protect all who come to me." It says deeper inside of it. It says, "If you feel lost, look up to the heavens, and my bright light will protect you. If you are in need of life, look to the coins, and I will keep you safe.
So
Never go near the daggers, for my brother Theramir will kill you. For his laws for the things that will ruin your day."
Star and coin go together.
Yeah, star and coin.
Scroll and dagger.
But the scroll is what we're reading now. So can we put the scroll on the one side, but leave the dagger on the other, or something? Split it up. Because we can do the 3-in-1, right?
No, we can. But it
I don't
said
know.
in the thing like
well, he said
law and dagger go together and scroll. I mean. what?
Well, we did try the scroll and dagger and the star and coin.
and then we
but
tried
that
it
didn't work.
flipped.
we
Well, we
didn't
didn't
that
try
one,
it flip.
Okay.
No, so we can try it flip.
I think we should
see.
try it flip.
So
Yeah.
star and coin on the lock side, and then scroll and dagger on the key side.
Okay, you put those in there,
Yeah.
and it holds still, and you see both sides of the scale break, and then you
Oh.
see
Look what you did!
the bars in the back of the room just they all fall down, and you can now get to the star in the back of the room.
Yeah, look at you guys.
Look how smart
Look
we
at
are.
us.
Alright, now I gotta be dumb.
Alright. Who's
I
taking
used up all my brain power for the day.
Who's taking the star? It's
I'll
not me.
I'll do
I'll,
it.
oh yeah, he'll touch it. Okay.
I'll grab
It's
it.
not shiny, is it?
It gives a tiny glow, a soft, small glow.
He's
It's
like,
a little shiny. It emits
Die
light.
for it.
Yeah.
I'm walking to it. You can still get there if you want.
He's like,
I touched
resist.
I touched the crown.
You did
last
touch the
time,
crown.
So I'm still kind of
Did
alright.
you want the crown from the king? We should pick that up.
Well, I had a weird dream about that.
there's a different crown that you weren't here for that had some. It's gonna have some long-term
Oh
effects.
yeah, you weren't
The
there
black
for that
one?
crown.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's gonna
well,
have some, you were the first one to touch it. It's gonna have some long-term
Yeah.
The first
effects
one to
on
touch
you.
it. Someone else touch it?
I'm
yay!
excited.
I want to touch it.
You're filled with
Yeah,
black
but-
liquid.
Everyone touched it.
I'm
except
filled
me and
with
Jesse.
black liquid.
Mm-hmm.
Can I pee it
I actually
out?
think both of you
What?
are gone.
Can I pee it out?
That's why we didn't touch it.
Well,
So you guys got the star.
Yeah.
Now we need to go to the scroll.
Okay, so you head over to the scroll area. So you arrive at the scroll, and as you walk into this room looks a lot like the library upstairs does. There's large bookcases on all the sides, and in the back of the room, there sits a statue of a man, and he holds in one hand a sword, and in the other hand, he holds a scroll, and he's looking down, and you can see before him are 3 people. One of them looks like a farmer, one of them looks like a soldier, and then the last one looks like a nobleman of some sort. That's all you get right now.
Is there any scrolls in the vicinity?
This is a library where
It has a lot of scrolls.
there's a lot of scrolls in this room.
is it alright that I tried to grab the scroll before we moved on the other one? Or
So
did that
was
like turn
that-
to dust?
Was that a painting or a statue?
In the back of the room, it's a statue of a man holding a scroll and a sword.
I like to call
There
it.
are 3. So the 3 men in the front, or menish ones, they're formless creatures. It's a farmer, a soldier.
You're writing this down so I am too.
I'm writing it down so I remember, and a
Soldier and
nobleman.
Okay. And then the dude has a sword and scroll.
These are they're like small effigies, but very easy to pick up and move around. You can see as you look a little bit closer to the statue, it seems to be gripping the scroll in its right hand very hard, so there's no way to actually get that out of its hand if you were trying to. Okay.
Well,
But
what
it's like
about
loose,
the-
but like paper. You can like touch it
It's
and it
not
acts like paper.
It's not made of paper.
Okay.
It's like a stone kind of.
It's
looking
just a
scroll,
stone.
but it looks like it's made of kind of the same kind of material that the star is. So it gives a soft glow.
Oh.
Can I try
I
to?
want to
You
touch
said the dagger's locked in or the scroll's locked in?
Both are in both hands. So there's right hand,
Let's just break the
scroll.
statue.
Left hand is
The sword.
scroll, dagger. Right hand scroll is made of the same material as the star, and it's giving a soft glow.
Okay.
In front of this statue, who is very large and imposing, are very small 3 effigies of a nobleman, a soldier, and a farmer. What do you do?
Do y'all want to try to switch them out?
Sure.
I'm running at half brain capacity now.
I think
Let me just make a bunch of orders really quick.
the soldier. And the
You look a
farmer.
little closer, and you can see that there is what looks to be some sort of panel underneath the scroll, and there's a panel underneath the sword.
I like to switch out the farmer and the soldier. So,
Like in the order that they're standing?
yeah, so soldier,
Okay.
farmer, nobleman.
Okay. You kept them in the same area that they were already at, and you switch out their order, and nothing seems to happen.
Is there like plates like there? Is there anything noticeable?
Like I said,
with-
under the scroll, there
Well,
seems
no,
to
no,
be
like
a place to put
underneath
them.
Idea.
the
The sword is a
effigies.
place
I
to them.
put the soldier
Oh,
underneath
okay.
the sword, and
Okay.
I put the nobleman underneath the scroll.
Okay. You put them under these spots, and you can see the plates that you put them on slide, and then the effigies fall, and then fall down, and they're off the plates, and then it resets.
See,
Can
you
I-
said,
That's alright.
I
Yeah.
put the farmer where the nobleman was.
You
Yeah.
see,
yeah, that's what I was
as the
thinking.
effigies fall,
They
there's writing on the bottom of them.
okay. What do they say?
Wow,
Which one
we
do you wanna
didn't
pick
even
up?
think about looking up.
The farmer.
You pick up the farmer.
'Cause I like cows.
You pick up the farmer, and it says, "This man killed his wife and children. What should he deserve?"
Oh, I want to put him with the sword.
Well, hold on, wait. Let's read the other one.
Yeah,
Okay,
let's
that's
do
Because
that.
maybe the nobleman did genocide.
Let's
You
do
know.
the soldier. What was he saying?
What?
What's his
You
say
gotta
for
read
the soldier?
Yeah.
The soldier. He left
the front early to be with his family.
Well,
And then the nobleman.
The nobleman, he stole gold from the commoners.
ooh, that's a tough one, ain't it?
I think the nobleman should get the scroll and the farmer should get the sword.
Yeah. Can we try that?
So nobleman should be on the scroll, and then the
Yeah, because the scroll was supposed to be for the law, right? Or what was
Yeah.
it? Because the dagger in the other scroll was like, don't seek those because those are bad. The storm coin would be good.
so you put the farmer under the sword.
Mm-hmm.
The nobleman goes under the scroll.
Yeah.
And then what about the soldier? We do
Is
that.
there a spot for
is there
him?
only 3 places?
There's room enough. You could put another one on either side.
Oh.
The soldier.
I vote sword.
I don't know.
Usually if you desert, they would kill you.
Yeah.
But are we talking? Is this like a special deity? Do we recognize that?
I think
I'm
he's
gonna
pretty
think-
mean.
I'm gonna think about Madeline. You would be the only person to have ever maybe even heard of this god. Roll a religion check to know about the god Theramir.
I think you're doing the check, not me.
Roll a knowledge religion check to see if you remember anything ever on your travels. Nope.
I got 5.
Yeah, you don't recall.
Well,
The name is vaguely familiar, but you know nothing
what's
about
the
it.
name?
Theramir.
Yeah, I don't remember that. So we're gonna do farmer
Isn't
and
that
soldier
dude
on
from
one
Lord of
side.
the Rings?
Okay.
Under the
Theramir was
Okay.
brother to
Farmer and
Boromir.
soldier under the sword,
Yeah.
and the nobleman under the scroll.
Yeah.
And you see the panels flip up, and then they all fall off.
Okay, you're keeping track.
Okay, so then farmer, sword, soldier, nobleman, scroll.
You do that, and then you see the panels flip forward, and they all fall off.
Oh my gosh.
All of them underneath the sword.
Put them all into the sword, and then it holds. And you see the sword falls down, and it breaks all the effigies. And the scroll opens its hand, and it falls.
Good
Wow,
job.
Madeline pulling out the big.
I didn't think they could all fit.
You can just shove them in there. It was a large kind of platform, kind of like I would say the effigies of them. It was like a little doll about like this big, and then like it was a large kind of table-ish area you're putting. I should describe it better.
Gotcha.
But you put them all there. They all break, and then the scroll falls.
Nice.
You now have the scroll and the star.
Well, I grabbed the scroll.
Okay.
I say let's go.
You go to the back room.
Before we get there, I'm gonna say, guys, I think this is the artifact we're looking for. We don't give it to him unless we get 1,000 gold pieces each.
It could be worth more than that. We could just kill him.
He has dealings with Ventnor, and I really don't want to get Ventnor mad.
Okay. Y'all want to go now?
Yeah.
Wait, is there anything else in the library?
I mean, there's scrolls and stuff. You want to look through some of the scrolls?
Yeah, just real quick. Maybe
Okay.
there's something shiny.
What's
You
wrong,
look through
Mom?
the scrolls. There's some things that are written there that it's written in a language you've never seen before or heard of.
Can I take a random scroll?
Yeah, you grab some random scrolls.
Okay. I'll just put them in my
Yeah.
bag.
Two things. Can I have a big old bag of bones for going around here and grabbing bones?
You mean from the kobold and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got like
50.
I'd say that's a lot of bones in the bag. I'm gonna say you've got a decent amount. Let's say
Roll a d20.
take actually yeah, we'll take a d20 and say that's how many like femurs you get.
How many feet?
I get 3 femurs.
Roll it a second time, that's too low. Add them together on top of this. Max it is 20.
14 femurs.
Okay. 14 femurs in total. Okay.
Can I pick up 5 scrolls?
Sure, yeah, you got
I wanna
5 scrolls.
Do something after he's done in the library.
Everyone walks out of the library, but you're there by yourself. Okay, you're
I'm
by
standing at the entrance of the
Are there
door.
any foxes in the library?
yourself. No.
Oh, Spencer!
Do y'all want anything else out of this library?
No. I want
I
to
don't
do a
read.
D&D session in the Avatar world.
Okay, I'll figure out a one shot or something.
It'll be
There
so
is a
much
class for vendors.
I love
Really?
that.
Yeah, it's an occult class called a kineticist. And
Cold.
They're
Yeah.
complicated because they
Yeah.
can bend elements, but they sacrifice their health every time they do it, which is not
Oh,
fun.
that's unfortunate.
Yeah, it's not the best class.
I'm sure you could like home make that or something.
Yeah, you can make it better. It's just they're also insanely strong under the right circumstances. But
It'd be like a
at the
whole
same
night
time-
of staying with you to figure out how to make that class.
Not really. They're weird. They have
I'm sure
their
you
own
can
spell
Google it.
list of specialized spells
I'm not
just
gonna
for
wait.
them.
That makes sense.
You're alone in the room.
I want to face one of the biggest, tallest, most filled with paper bookcases and cast Spark and run out.
Cast Spark.
I found it.
And it just it just starts, and you start running out of the room, and it's there it is.
Oh,
And you
There's
just-
more than one page.
I do have like real D and D 5e. I do have the real D&D books now, so we could do
Nice.
one of those.
yeah, an actual
Real
D&D.
D&D 5e is easier than Pathfinder.
Really?
It's
It's a
role
lot
playing
easier.
a lot more though.
It is
Yeah, a lot more role play, which is honestly sometimes fun.
Sometimes there's the only part. It depends on how you view it. You don't get much, if any, control on how your character turns. There's very little in terms of deciding how your character turns out stat wise and stuff. Because if you're a barbarian, the biggest choice you get in 5e is at level 3 you do something called kind of a path or archetype, and so you can be a barbarian, but you can be like a specialized like tribal barbarian or like a totem barbarian. There's different types of it, but 90% of the class is still exactly the same. You don't get feats and stuff really as often. It's very, very rare if you get a feat. Sometimes you can just take skill, your stat point increases over feats if you wanted to at every single level, but you rarely get a feat in most cases. Most cases people won't take one. It's interesting. Anyways, the library is burnt down. You guys are walking away. You just see a fireball kind of shoot out, and our friend Elijah and his little fox on his shoulder are just shot out of there. They're running, and Drigger's falling behind, and you're just running, and
Shake my head.
that's just what you see. And you
I think
guys,
nothing of it, and I keep walking.
you guys go northward, back to the big old padlock. Come to the door, you have the star and the scroll. Describe how you open the door. It looks like they'll just fit right into where those holes are for them.
I just stick it in perfectly, and then like these doors are like, dust goes from everywhere.
And it just opens wide open. And in the back room,
Oh my
you
God.
see
Kind of like when Aang like goes back to the like Airbender Palace for the first time in like 100 years.
It's
in
all
the,
going back to Avatar.
the room. The room is it's about the size of my living room. That's how big it is. It's not huge. In the center is what looks to be a box that comes up about 6 feet from the ground. It's made completely out of stone, over top, and then back down on the other side. It's a pretty big
It's a tomb.
box.
It's a tomb.
It kind of looks like that, I guess.
Is there writing on it?
On one, no. But there is a pedestal, and on the pedestal is a single scroll, and it has words written on it.
Is there like a light shining down onto the scroll?
Yes, you can read it easily.
I like to perception check to see if there's like any traps.
Okay.
A 16 again.
You don't see anything in the room.
Doesn't mean that there isn't any. You just don't see it.
You guys see this one scroll sitting on this podium in front of this box. What'd you like to do?
I grab it.
Wait, Indiana Jones style, you have to like put something else with the same weight on top of the pedestal.
I grab it.
You grab it,
Well,
and then
oh.
as soon as you pick it up, it phases through your hand and it's back on the podium.
Can I try opening the top? Wait, is there only one box? Like the scroll is on top
There
of the
doesn't
6
look
foot?
like there are no seams that show that there's a way to open the box. It's just a block of stone is what it looks like.
I like to put my odd looking box made of pure stone on top of the box that looks
Okay.
like it's made of pure stone.
You put it on there, it just kind of sits up there.
I take it back.
Made it decorated. You hold it back in there.
Can Drigger try headbutting the stone thing
Oh.
open?
Sure.
Do I need to roll?
Roll on it. He's just gonna try. There's literally no way to open it like that. He headbutts it and then he falls backwards on the butt.
scroll
read the
above.
scroll?
You walk up, and at the top of it, there's a single word, and then above that, actually, it says, "Read aloud." And for some reason, as you look at it, the read
Just thought
aloud,
about reading it.
the read aloud part seems to be shifting in the letters. It's almost like you're reading it both in common and also in the draconic languages that you know. And so it's phasing back and forth, so no matter what, your brain recognizes this as true speak, and somehow it's been written down to be translated by anyone who can read it.
Oh, I read aloud. That's pretty cool. I like that. That
Okay.
makes it easy.
Do you say read aloud?
Yeah. Read aloud.
You read aloud, and then it starts. It appears with a single word. Do you want to start reading as the words appear on the paper?
Sure, what could go wrong?
Okay, so you start reading the words on the paper,
I come up next to you and over your shoulder.
and it's you guys witness him start reading this,
Okay.
and he starts speaking in another language. You think you're just speaking regularly.
Okay.
You keep saying these words, and it says, "We will resurrect the last of his kind, in case of the dire need is ever needed again. If the tin-headed beast were to come back again, we need you again. You're our only hope. Please." And that's what you say. And you see the room shakes, and then the stone box breaks in half and opens
Trigger
up.
did it!
And then
Trigger
Trigger
did it!
from the point where Trigger headbutt, it breaks in half. And so then you see lying there is a corpse.
I knew it. It was a tomb.
And you're still reading it as it's going on. For some reason, you don't notice. That
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm not paying
Does
attention
the
at
corpse
all.
move?
Not yet.
No!
And you read into it. You say some magical words.
I take Zach.
Some words that you're kind of familiar with.
I
but
like to put my hand over his mouth.
roll
A
an
strength
acrobatics check.
check? Not a strength check?
No, it's an acrobatics check. This is number 2.
14.
It's not fast enough.
Ugh.
It was a 15. You get through, you say it, and then you just see, Remy, you're running up right behind him. Your arm is right here, and then all of a sudden, all this dust in the room just floods in, and it goes into the mouth of this dead creature.
It's the
And
mummy.
Yeah, kind of. It just fills with air, and life
I'm running.
fills
I'm
and
out.
being. Are you guys saying?
I'm standing right outside the entrance / exit.
Dead creature
I'm still.
coming
I'm
alive.
just
I'm
standing
going.
right there. I'm like, wow, this is pretty cool.
Yeah, and then you see slowly the flesh on the body reforms,
No.
this muscular creature, and after
I
about a
take
couple
one step
seconds, after a couple of seconds, it's this 12-foot tall human-looking man.
Oh my God, he's so tall. That's what the first thing
His
I say.
arms,
is you're very
You can
tall.
see from his shoulders throughout all his forearms are tattooed with these golden tattoos. And then he rises from the grave and he looks at you and he says, "How long have I been out?" And that's where we're going to end our session.
I ran away. Go on. I gotta get my money.
It's about 12:30.
Wait, can we actually end the session with us at the ship? Or actually no, because we
No.
never mind. We still have to interact with them.
Yeah, I want to interact with them, dude.
Forgot.
Everyone else is going to be outside of the temple or this place when they all come back.
Like
So-
outside, like in the library?
But they're going to be still in the library or somewhere else. Maybe even on the ship. I haven't decided that yet. But that would be where they're at. Experience points.
Yes, the most important.
2,000 a person.
Oh,
Nice.
wow.
So-
How much did y'all get Thursday?
Like 600.
600 a person.
Oh wow.
Yep. So
Y'all, I'm almost there. I
How's
need
that?
like 3,000 more points.
I just need 2,500 more, and then I level up to 5. Yay! Wow.
where's everyone at?